few weeks ago, my friend looked at me and said, "Bro, you got mogged." At first I laughed it off. Just a joke, right? But that night, lying in bed, it hit me. That wasn't just slang. That was him showing me something I had been ignoring for years. Today I'm going to share that exact thing with you. And if you watch this till the end, I promise, you will see at least one moment in your own life completely differently. Have you ever felt like someone just walked past you in life? That friend from college who suddenly seems way more successful. That person on Instagram whose life looks perfect. Or a coworker who got promoted before you did. That feeling, that little spark of jealousy, that quiet thought of, wait, where am I in all this? This generation gave it a name. They call it getting mogged. But here's where it gets interesting, because this isn't really about looks or success or comparison on the surface. This is a much deeper pattern, one that psychology has studied for decades. It's called social comparison theory. So let me ask you something. When you feel like someone mogged you, is that person actually better than you? Or did you set up a comparison that you were always going to lose? Here's the truth. Mogging is an illusion, and it only works when you measure your value against someone else's life. Think about it. If you were the only person on earth, no one else to compare to, would you ever feel mogged? No, because without comparison, that feeling doesn't even exist. Now, that doesn't mean competition is bad. Healthy competition can push you to grow, but the problem starts the moment you let your self-worth get measured by someone else's highlight reel. Let me tell you something personal. When I started my career, the people around me moved faster than me. Promotions, salary, recognition, they got it all first, and I broke down inside. Every single day felt like I was permanently behind, permanently mogged. But years later, I understood something. The race I was running in was never even mine. I was measuring my timeline, my pace, my entire purpose against someone else's pattern. And this exact thing is happening to you too. Career, looks, relationships, money, everywhere we've built this invisible scoreboard where we always feel less because the scoreboard itself was built wrong. So what's the actual fix here? Simple but powerful. Compare yourself to your past self, never to someone else. When you compare yourself to another person, you're not seeing their whole journey. You're only seeing one highlight. But when you compare yourself to who you were 6 months ago, you finally see your real growth. This shift sounds small, but it's the exact difference between people who move forward in peace and people who feel mogged for the rest of their lives. So, next time you feel like someone just mogged, you pause for 1 second. Ask yourself, which scoreboard am I even playing on, mine or theirs? If this video gave you something to think about, do me a favor. Send it to that one friend who's probably feeling mogged right now. And hit subscribe, because real, no fluff lessons like this drop every week. I quote, LL. See you in the next one. Until then, go run your own race.